If you were just hit by a company truck, a delivery van, or any kind of fleet vehicle in Virginia, you need to know that your case is completely different from a regular car accident, and most people have no idea until it's too late. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to handle a crash involving a company vehicle so you don't lose your shot at full and fair compensation. Hi, I'm attorney Gray Broughton. Our law firm represents people across Virginia who've been injured through no fault of their own. We prepare every case as if it's going to trial, and we've helped our clients recover millions of dollars after serious crashes and life-changing injuries. If you or someone you love has been hurt, contact us today at 804-494-6908. We're ready to fight for you. So here's the first thing you need to understand. When a regular driver hits you, you're dealing with one person and one insurance company. But the moment a company vehicle is involved, everything changes. That driver was on the clock. They were operating a vehicle owned by a business, and that means the company behind them, their insurer, and often a corporate legal team all get involved almost immediately. They're not there to help you. They are there to figure out how to pay you as little as possible. If you treat a company vehicle crash the same way you treat a fender bender with another driver, you're already behind. Now here's where things actually work in your favor if you know what to do. In a regular car accident, you're going after just the other driver and their insurance. In a company vehicle crash, multiple parties can be held responsible. Think about it this way. A driver runs a red light and hits you. But what if that driver was on hour 14 of a shift because the company pushed them to keep driving? What if the company never checked the brakes on that vehicle? What if they hired someone with a terrible driving record? All of that can come back on the company, not just the driver. And when the company is on the hook, the available insurance coverage is usually much larger than a personal auto policy. That's a huge advantage, but only if the right claims are filed against the right parties from the start. Now, here's the part that catches people off guard the most. Evidence in company vehicle cases can disappear fast. Company vehicles often have GPS tracking, dash cameras, electronic driver logs, maintenance records, and black box data that records speed and braking right before a crash. All of that can be critical to proving what really happened. But companies are not required to keep this data forever. GPS logs can be overwritten in as little as 30 days. Dash cam footage can be recorded over. Driver logs can be altered or deleted. That's why acting quickly matters so much. A lawyer can send what's called a spoliation letter, which is a formal legal notice telling the company they must preserve all evidence related to the crash. Without that letter, the most powerful proof you had could be gone before you even knew it existed. At the scene, if you're able to, photograph the name of the company on the vehicle. Get the driver's information and the license plate. Take photos of the damage, the vehicle markings, and anything else you can capture. If there are witnesses, get their contact information and make sure a police report gets filed. Now, let's talk about insurance, because this is where a lot of people get tripped up. In a company vehicle case, there are often multiple insurance policies in play. The driver's personal policy, company's commercial policy, and sometimes an umbrella policy on top of that. The adjusters working for those corporate insurers are trained professionals whose job is to settle your claim for as little as possible. One of the first things they may do is call you and ask for a recorded statement. They'll sound friendly. They'll tell you it's routine, but anything you say can be used to reduce or ultimately deny your claim. If you say, "I feel fine," or "it wasn't that bad," they will use those words against you later, even if your injuries get worse over the following days and weeks. So, do not give a recorded statement to the company's insurance without talking to a lawyer first. Do not accept any early settlement offers, because those first offers are almost always far less than what your claim is worth. And do not sign anything until you fully understand what you're agreeing to. Here's the bottom line. If you've been hit by a company vehicle or a fleet driver in Virginia, this is not a regular car accident case. There are more parties involved, more insurance at play, and critical evidence that can vanish if you don't act quickly. The companies behind these vehicles have legal teams ready to go. You deserve someone in your corner who knows how to go up against them. If you or someone you love has been hurt in a crash involving a company vehicle, a delivery truck, or any kind of fleet driver in Virginia, give us a call for a free consultation. You can reach us at 804-494-6908. You won't pay us a dime unless we recover money for you. We're ready to fight for what you deserve. And before you do anything else, especially before you sign any paperwork from an insurance company, make sure you watch this next video.